1. Bowser, Super Mario Series. Bowser, the iconic antagonist of the Super Mario series, has appeared in countless boss battles. His classic confrontations with Mario, particularly in Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Odyssey, set the standard for platformer boss fights. Players must outmaneuver his fire breath and ground-shaking attacks to claim victory. 2. Ganon, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. The final battle against Ganon in Ocarina of Time is one of the most memorable moments in gaming. Armed with the Master Sword, players must defeat the evil king in an epic duel. The fight's dramatic setting, music, and challenging phases make it a defining moment in Zelda's legacy. 3. Sephiroth, Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth's boss fight in Final Fantasy VII is legendary for its difficulty and emotional weight. The battle takes place after an intense build-up throughout the game, with the player facing one of the most iconic villains in RPG history. The epic soundtrack, One Winged Angel, heightens the experience. 4. Psycho Mantis, Metal Gear Solid. Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid is a boss fight like no other, known for breaking the fourth wall. He reads the player's memory card, predicts moves, and even requires players to switch controller ports to defeat him. This fight remains one of the most innovative in gaming history. 5. The End, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. The sniper duel with the End in Metal Gear Solid 3 is a tense, strategic battle. Players must use stealth and patience to outwit the aging sniper in a vast jungle. It's considered one of the most challenging and satisfying boss encounters in the Metal Gear franchise. 6. The Colossi, Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus features a series of iconic boss battles, where each fight is against a massive, towering creature. These battles are unique because the entire game is centered around them. Players must climb and exploit each Colossus's weaknesses, creating an awe-inspiring sense of scale and tension. 7. Ornstein and Smough, Dark Souls. Ornstein and Smough in Dark Souls are infamous for their difficulty. Players face both bosses simultaneously, with Ornstein's speed and Smough's power creating a brutal challenge. Their dynamic teamwork forces players to master timing, patience, and skill, making it one of the series' most memorable moments. 8. Saren, Mass Effect. The final battle against Saren in Mass Effect blends story and combat seamlessly. As a former Spectre, Saren is both a physical and ideological threat. The choices players made throughout the game impact the final encounter, adding emotional weight and depth to the fight. 9. The Lich King, World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. The Lich King battle in World of Warcraft is an iconic raid encounter that capped off one of the game's best expansions. The fight is both mechanically complex and rich in lore, with players finally confronting one of the most beloved and feared villains in the Warcraft universe. 10. GLaDOS, Portal. GLaDOS in Portal is a unique boss fight that mixes puzzle solving with witty, dark humor. The fight challenges players to use the portal gun creatively while enduring GLaDOS's taunts. Her sarcastic commentary and surprising twists make this battle unforgettable in gaming history. Conclusion. Legendary boss fights. These boss fights have defined gaming experiences across genres, offering unforgettable challenges, emotional depth, and creative mechanics. From platformers to RPGs and action-adventures, these battles stand out as moments where gameplay and storytelling converge, leaving lasting impressions on players.